Hello, once again, dear viewers, and welcome back to another Moonflower Tarot reading. And today I'm going to be channeling messages regarding this next full moon to new moon cycle. And this is a general and timeless reading. So, whenever you're watching this, whatever cycle is closest to you, this is going to apply to you. And in this reading, at time of recording, we currently have the full moon in Scorpio. It's the flower moon in May. There's a lot of transformation and change happening right now in the collective. But whenever you're watching this, this is a general and timeless reading. And there's a little bit of confusion and mixed messages coming through. So I'm going to try to keep it as straightforward as possible and just keep it open, whatever messages need to come through right now. And I think a lot of stuff dealing with communication might be coming up for you now or just recently. If you're having a hard time having stuff come through or just speaking your piece, because right now I'm having a hard time channeling a lot of this. If you're watching this during a new moon phase, this is also relevant for you. And I'm getting a lot of very specific messages today, so bear with me. So if you're watching this during a full moon in Sagittarius, Scorpio, or Pisces, this is a message for you about transformation and change based on what you've been doing in the previous moon cycle. If you're watching this in a new moon phase during Scorpio or Sagittarius season, then there's a lot coming through about what needs to be released, what needs to be done in order to have a more fulfilling new moon cycle. If you're going through a lot of trouble, if you're having trouble transforming or manifesting right now, some of you need to work on your throat chakra. That's coming through very clearly because I'm having a hard time talking. I sat down and I meditated, and everything came in very suddenly and clearly. So there might also be some mixed messages coming through. So only take what resonates. There might be actually polar opposites because there are two separate messages that are appearing in this reading and in the collective watching right now. So it's interesting to have such specific messages coming through, and so just bear with me. I'm trying to figure out how to formulate this, and right now I'm just going to say whatever songs come through in this reading, I am going to put in the description below so that anyone who uses music for energy healing can look into that. Messages might come through in the music because overall I'm getting a sense, and it's interesting. Sometimes I do channel messages in one reading and there will be two almost opposite sorts of frequencies. And it's a little bit overwhelming, and that might be happening to you as well. But don't forget that when we're going through these deep transformation cycles, especially working with the moon, you have to let out the old to let in the new. So it's almost like you're exhaling the bad stuff, and then the good stuff comes in. What you release is kind of going to be the opposite. The old is going to be opposite of the new. And it's just about balance. So there's a lot of karmic balance specifically coming in. The overall theme or song, like, of this reading is you only get what you give. So there is a very much theme of balance when it comes to dynamics with other people and reciprocal relationships more specifically. So if any of that resonates for you and you're finding yourself having a difficult time with like two very like polar opposite thoughts or thought patterns, or you're caught between two very different groups of people, that might be what's happening for you. If you're not being able to understand things clearly, that might be happening because energetically I'm feeling like there's a lot of muddiness and confusion, and like I can't get my words out. And that's usually for me indicative that there's something going on with the throat and crown chakra. So, but since I am recording this during the flower moon, I do want to point out some specific flowers that came to mind. Um, Daisies, gladiolas, hollyhock, and daylilies might either be symbol sign synchronicities or important to you. You might be growing those in your garden right now. You might need to look into those flowers and flower symbolism. Let me see. One of the messages I got is that there's a lot of like heavy energy surrounding you, but there's a dark cycle that's about to close out. The 3 other songs I got surrounding this reading was Birdhouse. I believe it's Birdhouse in Your Soul by They Might Be Giants. Goodbye to You by Michelle Branch, and then King of Everything by Sarah Bareilles. I just need 1 second to gather myself because I'm having a hard time talking. So another message that's coming through is if you're surrounded by a lot of darkness or chaotic energy and you're having a hard time with your thoughts right now, if you're having a lot of like thoughts in your head, because as soon as I sat down, I was bombarded with so many messages, so many things at once that I literally feel like I can't talk right now. And what that tells me is that I'm dealing with like people who might need to work on their crown and throat chakra. And I know I've said this. I know I'm going to repeat myself. Bear with me. You kind of need to close your throat and breathe. That's a specific message coming through. Grounding exercises and techniques is going to be important, especially when you can't speak words or if you can't get words out. If there's something blocking you from being able to speak right now, whether it's an internal thing, an external thing, or you're having just a very difficult time, I would suggest just any sort of mindfulness techniques you might have right now and doing that. That's coming through very clearly. So what I want to focus on right now is what you're letting go during this full moon to new moon cycle, and then what you're bringing in right now. So keep in mind that it's okay to go through some difficulty. If you're going through a lot of transformations right now, if you are working with ascended masters or you're working to become a healer, that is perfectly normal to go through these almost like cycles of change where it feels like you regress a little. Because I keep hearing someone's spirit guide say, you need to relax, you need to relax. If you're working with angels, Archangel Gabriel can actually help you with your third eye and throat chakras. If you need help with your crown, Archangel Michael, amethysts are really helpful. I'm seeing a citrine, like blue crystals, aquamarine. Just try to center yourself right now. And it feels like my thoughts are going in overdrive. Let me see what you're releasing during the cycle, and let's see if we can help you through this. There's hyperfixation on what you cannot change. There's something you're releasing regarding a situation that you have to let go and just let God. Yeah, there's a lot of very deep transformation, and I'm hearing this is highly symbolic. There's a lot. I feel like I'm dealing with a very deeply psychic collective. I'm dealing with people who have a lot going on in their mind space, and it's coming from outside of you. There might be certain types of frequencies trying to get through to you, because also remember when you're someone who's highly psychic and highly connected to the divine. You're connected to God's shadows as well. That's something that one of my spirit guides told me and reminded me of when I was connecting to the One Most High, is that you are a reflection of the universe and the light within, but also the shadow. And sometimes when you release a shadow from within you that is not yours and no longer aligns with you anymore, there will be people around you, shadows around you, that will want to cling to you and your light and not let go. And it's not you. Like your power and strength lies in the fact that you understand yourself as a very spiritual being, and you are able to let go of what no longer aligns with you. But keep in mind that when you release, that is when sometimes these shadows will come back. They refuse to let you go. But you know what? You have already let go of them. They might come back and tempt you, whether this is in the form of some sort of previous, let's say, addiction, or if it was someone else you were in a relationship with that's coming back, or if there's a type of person you might have had a connection with that is coming back in a form of a new one. There's always these almost like tests to see if you have truly rid that from your being, to truly rid that shadow, because the shadow is not yours. There's some sort of divine intervention going on. You're moving forward from this cycle. You've gone through the worst of it. You've gone through the shadow work. It's just about being sure in yourself enough to let the old go and just understand that the closer you are to God, the more the shadows that fear him are going to almost like fight you and want to call you back home to them. But your home is balanced within yourself. Your home is part of the whole. All of us one is what I like to call God or spirit. It's all of us in unity with each other. So whatever is going on with you right now during the cycle, you are letting go of a lot of disharmony, miscommunication, the sense of lack, and the sense of missing a community, or letting go of a community you might have risen past or you just no longer belong with right now. There might be a little bit of hesitation to let go, but right now it feels like you are fully in this, full speed ahead. And you have a lot of spirits around you. Like if you're dealing with shadows or you're doing shadow work right now, tune into the angels, because I'm feeling that heavy presence. I was born in a Scorpio moon, so I get the level of intense and deep transformations, and right now that's what's happening. And you're not alone, because I can feel this. I'm here with you. I feel this energy, and I'm gonna be here with you. And I send you my love, because there's a lot going on. It's not easy. You're gonna watch me struggle a bit, because I like to keep this in my readings because it's real. Like if I'm channeling this energy and this is you, I just want you to know it's not fake. It's not in your head. There's a presence around you, and it's not severe, it's not dangerous, it's not evil, it's just a shadow, it's a wound of the universe. And you can call it what you want, a specter, a demon, it's not evil. It's just this weird sense of there's something in your energy, it's not good for you. This new moon cycle is going to release it. Full moon to new moon is about releasing, letting go. And then when you get to the new moon, you let in. And that's the karmic cycle you're going through. And it can be intense, and the energy is intensifying around you. But once you release this, you have a lot of good news and good luck and good karma coming in, because what you put into the universe is coming back to you. You are doing no harm. You are not silencing yourself, and you're not being judged by others. It's just a little bit of a hiccup moving forward, because it feels like you're an ascended master on some level, or you have connections with ascended masters. You're like overcoming a certain stereotype when it comes to the spiritual field. Like sunshine and rainbows exist. just as much as like these scorpions and shadow people do. They're not evil, and you're not meant to be judged for your shadow just as much as you're not meant to be only defined by your light. Do not fear your shadow, but don't let the wounds of others drag you back down into a lower frequency. You know, I heard the phrase "judge lest ye be judged." So hold your own, stay on the path. Don't concern yourself with the worries of others or the woes of others unless you absolutely need to and is part of your job. But you're not necessarily a reflection of other people's wounds and egos. So there's a lot coming through to you, and there's a lot that's going to happen during the season, in the winter, the summer, the fall, the spring, because the light that you have coming in is so beautiful. Like you're going to manifest a lot of beauty in your life. You have a lot of stability coming in. You get what you give, and the more you give love to yourself and others, the more you stay this track, the more you move forward with that love and light in your heart. You just know a lot of blessings are coming for you. Like you're gonna get that. Some of you, I'm getting a side message, need to drink lavender tea a little bit more, as well as, oh gosh, I don't like giving that advice out, but one of your, okay, Archangel Gabriel said, blame it on me. Okay, Gabriel says eat your yogurt too, the special fruit on the bottom kind. You're stepping into your king or queen era. I'm going to have an entire playlist for you in the description below that might help you more, because I'm getting the sense that you might need to. You're letting go of your ego so you can let in a lot of light and love. And you're surrounding yourself in this fulfillment stage of what's coming in with a group of people who get you, who know you. I heard you're joining with your posse, so to speak. You're getting your crew together and stepping into this time of prosperity, or at least letting go of this old cycle of needing to be seen and heard for what you're not, needing to identify with the shadows of others and be like a clone. And this might be very specific to a few of you, and this is coming through. Get a chinchilla. It's gonna be good for you. See, I don't know, but yeah, get that chinchilla. It's gonna be good for you. Okay, well, that is quite interesting and unique. Yeah, okay, yeah, no. So, I'm gonna just warn you. I'm still gonna put this video up because it needs to go out. This message needs to go out, and I'm gonna pray for you and send a lot of energy healing. But right now, you need to speak your truth. You need to work on your throat chakra. You need to aid this transformation by being true to you, sticking to what you know and love versus what other people's think you should know and love. And if it sounds like I'm being vague, it went from being extremely specific to very much like, this is what you need to know, fam. If you're dealing with a lot of racing thoughts and meditations, I'm also seeing like black tourmaline might be good for you. Working with Archangel Gabriel and Michael, and just knowing it's normal. Like, I'm a tarot reader who is very good with dealing with energy, and I'm showing you everything that I'm going through right now, and it's perfectly okay and normal to struggle. If you're having a hard time, as like, if you're also an energy reader, if you're also aspiring to be a healer and tarot reader, don't hide this side of you. Show it. It's not easy. I'm talking as a Scorpio moon. This is out of my comfort zone. If this goes up, I have succeeded in not letting like my pride get in the way, because you have the right to see the side of spirituality that not a lot of people see. There's a struggle here. This message is going out because I know it needs to. It's okay. I feel you. You might be feeling me. I am not everybody's cup of tea, and this might not be something you're used to, but here's the positive thing. The more you get used to it, the freer you are. The more transparent you are with and genuine, the more people are going to be influenced by you. You can make positive change even by floundering around and not getting to the point. You are a brilliant and beautiful person, and you deserve to just be you authentically, not worry about the nitpicky things about being polished and whatever. So I'm going to leave you there with that. And I wish you the best. I'm sending all my love to you. And I really do hope that this helps, that you're seen, you're heard, and you're valued and treasured. So thank you once again, dear viewers, and have a nice day.